Let's start on heels toward the back of the mat. And we'll actually make this child's pose. So walking forward, relax the arms, release the head, and focus on filling the back of your lungs. With each exhale out the nose, let that be complete, even engaging at the abdominal muscles to exhale fully. Keep connected to breath. Walk your hands over to the left and reach. Walk your hands to the right and reach. Come on back to center and slowly walk in, keeping your head heavy, the spine rounded. Then uncurl a vertebra at a time till you're sitting tall. Send the heart forward, the shoulders back for a back bend, gazing up. Exhale, get totally empty, round everything. Do that once more. Inhale, arching. Look up. Exhale, rounding. Empty out. This time, tall on the knees, reach your arms wide and overhead. Exhale, hands to earth, empty in cat. Arch in cow. Come on into neutral spine as you send your heart forward and then all the way down. The elbows tucked in at your sides. Lift into cobra, shoulders up, heels up. Exhale, lower, come over the knees. Tucking toes, find downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers, pedaling the legs. Release at your neck. Just feel the legs. Sweep the right leg high first. Keep the leg straight and then act like you're painting with the foot in circles. One direction and then the other. And step that foot down. Other leg, sweep it up. Really doesn't matter how high. Keep the leg long and then start painting your circles in one direction. Stay even in the shoulders if you can. Circle the other direction. Step the feet down, walk them halfway up the mat. Press the belly toward the knees. And then look forward and walk your feet between your hands. Hands to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take a bow all the way in for Uttanasana, your fold. Lead with your heart as you climb back up. Arms can reach up, palms touching. Find Tadasana, that mountain shape, studying a focal point. Let's connect back into breathing. Placing hands on the heart, let's set an intention today, and that could just be this simple but difficult, I think, intention of being present for as many moments or you could say for as many breaths as possible throughout the course of this day. Internalize that. What would it look like? Then empty through the nose. And filling up, if you'd like, join me with the sound Om. Connect to natural breath. Exhale to release arms. Inhale to sweep them back up. Exhale, Uttanasana, your fold. Inhale, flat. Exhale, step or leap back to lower all the way down again. This time into a higher cobra, shoulders actively back. Exhaling, dip low, tuck toes, find downward facing dog. And breath. Next, exhale, come high onto toes, bend the knees, and you can step or leap your way to the top of the mat. Come on into flat back again. Exhale into fold. Reverse the swan dive, stand all the way up, palms up. Finding neutral spine. Put a bend in your knees. Take Utkatasana, arms up. Exhale, dive over legs. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, step or leap to lower. This time you might feel ready for Chaturanga, hovering halfway. Inhale over toes to up dog, or could be cobra. Stay strong in the back body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's sweep the right leg up high. Place this foot between your hands. Separate the feet, one left, one right, and climb up to high lunge. Cross the backs of the hands over each other. And then we'll reach tall, but also tilt over to the right for a few breaths. Soften the lips, whole body breathing. On back to center. Exhale, hands come all the way down. Sweep the right leg out high behind you. Open the hip, bend the knee, and paint some circles again. Straighten your right leg and step the foot down to downward facing dog. Sweep your left leg high behind. Place this foot between your hands. Separate the feet, one left, one right. Climb up to high lunge. Backs of the hands together. Reaching up, but also to the left. Connect to breathing. On up through center, and then slowly bring it down. Hands frame your foot. Sweep the left leg way back behind. Open the hip, bend the knee, and paint some circles. Re-straighten. Place the foot down for downward facing dog. Let's sneak a flow in here. Wave it forward. Rock onto left side plank. You could modify it by stepping the right foot halfway up the mat. It's up to you. Option to reach that right arm across the ear. Some of you will even feel like grabbing that top arm or the left arm wherever you can. Let's make room and breathe. Reach the right arm back up, gaze at the top of the mat, and step the right foot there. Take giant arms as you ground the back heel. Come on right into peaceful warrior. Any arms will do. And side angle, forearm to thigh or fingers down to the ground or a block. Left arm crosses the ear line. Let's connect to a few rounds of breath. Okay, gaze way out in front of this right set of toes. You're going to shift into half moon. Now you could take a block underneath that right hand. One way or another, we're going to hover this left leg. Hand could be on the hip or reaching up. And those of you who are craving it could take Chapasana, bending that top knee, kicking back like you've strung a bow. Let's breathe. And then re-extend this left leg. If you've bent it, put a small bend in the right knee because you're going to make a triangle now. Left foot steps back 3 or 4 feet, straighten the right leg, peel the wings open. Now you don't have to be that low, just see how wide open you can remain. Connect to breathing. And even the belly bandha. Get empty. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Join palms, parallel the feet. Let's take a dive in for a forward fold. Let the hands land. You got about 5 breaths in this one. This is a chance to open the legs. Come on up to flat. Pivot around to frame your right foot. I'll invite you to make your way to downward dog any way you'd like to go. Inserting vinyasa, for instance. Could be 3-leg. We take our own journeys. And then we meet. We'll wave this forward. Roll over into right side plank. Remember, you could always modify, stepping that left foot halfway up. If you want to, cross the left arm over the ear, or even grab hold of that right arm somewhere. See how open you can get. Connect to a few breaths. Reach the left arm back up. It's like a stability point for you as you gaze forward and step this left foot to the top of the mat. Giant arms as the back heel grounds. You'll make your way to peaceful warrior. Any expression of your arms. And then exhale, forearm to thigh, or go lower for your side angle. Right arm crossing the ear line. It's like you're breaking yourself open as you breathe. What's it like to engage behind the right shoulder? Gaze past left toes. Head on into half moon. You could take a block underneath the left hand. As you peel this right hip open, hover the leg. Hand on hip or reaching up. Those who want it could bend that back knee, kick back, string a bow. Re-extend. Let it land at triangle. Right foot back, 3 or 4 feet. You don't have to stay low. In fact, see what it's like to come up high, open across the front body, and then maybe settle back in. How long can your limbs be? How strong the belly? Let's empty out. Inhale, stand all the way up. Parallel the feet. This time interlace hands low behind. Let's catch this wide-legged fold. And come halfway up. I want to give you the invitation to get upside down if you'd like to. So if you'd like to practice a headstand or a forearm stand, a handstand, even shoulder stand, now's the time to get upside down. I'm counting 8 or 10 breaths. Go ahead. Let's meet right back at those wide legs. Pivot around, frame your left foot, and take your journey. And with Vinyasa, if you'd like it, we end up meeting at Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Let's get the knees down. And come sit down on heels for a second. I'm going to end up closing this out shortly. If you'd like to get a back bend in, now's a good time. I'm going to just come right into camel, but you can feel free to take bridge, wheel, whatever it is your body is craving. Lift the heart, squeeze the seat, let the head draw back. Big breathing. Come all the way up and then sit down. You can take a child's pose. Crawling back up, find a twist to your left. And a twist to the right. And then facing forward, extend the legs out in front. You can take any last shape that's calling you, or take a brief Shavasana with me. I'll wake you up in as quick as about a minute. How quickly can you release? Let go of control, let go of thought forms, even let go of breathing. Surrender. Come back to active breathing and some stretching. Climb all the way up for a seat. If you're viewing this sometime in February, there may still be a spot or two left for my 200-hour online teacher training. Let me know if you have interest. You can visit me over at leighabutleryoga.com and search for the training. It's quite easy. I also do an hour-long class every single week of the year, and we've done that for over 5 years now over at leighabutleryoga.com, so feel free to join us. Either way, have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you for tending to yourself. Keep it up. Be well.